That's the fun of it, is it not? Hi, everyone. Welcome back. It's been a good solid month since I last streamed, but uh, yeah. I have excuses. One big one was COVID, so yeah,
Yeah, which is
it's okay.
pretty good excuse.
It is a valid excuse for not streaming for over a month, but yeah, I had COVID and I'm now COVID free. So
Hooray!
All of us are
sure.
now COVID free. 3 out of 4 people in here have had COVID.
Honestly, at this point, I think it's just a matter of time, but
We're waiting, Kyle.
you're waiting, so am I.
Okay. I don't remember what the hell we were doing. Oh, that's a lovely face to start off of. Thank you, game.
Well,
Thank you, game.
We're off to a strong start.
Yeah, we're just off to a strong start. That's nice. The fuck is he doing?
This is it then, Mr. Naruto.
Are we just gonna ignore the? Are we just going to ignore Mr. Nutsmeg's face?
Yes. Oh my god, Andrew, you're not reading? For shame.
What? We're improvising. It's just useless text.
Here we go.
In my own small way, I shall do everything I can to help you.
Well, I appreciate your help, Mrs. Otto.
Oh, this is me. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Suffering Soseki selfishly sidelined.
Good morning to Mr. Nutsmeg. I was wondering when he was gonna do that.
Good morning, Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. Listen, you two, chatting away happily as if the main player of today's trial isn't here.
I mean, if we're talking about playing player, I mean, I'm technically here, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You do.
I love that my mic can't pick up on.
It's like all I heard was like, "Why'd you do that? What?"
Yeah.
Oh, dear. We didn't mean to cause offense, Mr. Nutmeg. I thought perhaps because you had your eyes shut so tightly, you were meditating, finding inner calm. God, Susato. I wish. It seemed
I
wrong
would.
to disturb you.
And was waiting. What's the matter, Mr. Natsume? You seem different somehow today. Why, naturally. That's because I've attained spiritual enlightenment. The path of literature, you see, is a journey to discover one's own death. Or such like. That's the sort of morning conversation I was hoping for. That's why I had my eyes shut.
Susato just looks concerned.
I'm.
Do you see the state of your defendant? I think anyone should be
True.
concerned.
I missed the signs, I'm afraid. Somehow. You'll have to forgive me.
And you mustn't talk of your path leading to talk of your path leading you to death, Mr. Nutmeg. I can't English today.
That was just an example.
Oh, yes, there it is. Inner calm.
You barely came to see me at all yesterday. I was sure you'd abandon me and can return to our beautiful, long-lost homeland.
We've not even been in Great Britain a week yet.
Yeah, well, anyway, I intend to set everything straight in court today. I'm determined to uncover the truth.
I've actually researched an important decision myself. Research Reach. I can read.
It's fine. Let's. Oh, what sort of decision?
I shall fill you in after the trial.
Okay.
It would seem Mr. Sholmes isn't coming today after all. It's a very clever message, I think. My dear fellows, you must win this battle of your own merits.
It's a very clear message, I think, that he's overslept again.
The detective, my arch nemesis. Long may he stay away, if you ask me.
Defendant and your legal representative. The trial is about to begin. Make your way into the courtroom immediately. I don't know where I was going with that voice, but sure. Today, once again, we face that man with
My
that fabulous
boy.
leg.
It's my boy.
And when the man with the fabulous leg stands for the prosecution, the defendant's fate is sealed. But I don't believe in that legend any more than I believe in Saucy Sun's curse. The truth is hidden somewhere, and I won't let it escape me. I have to keep believing in my client and keep fighting to the very end. That's all. Oh, I have to judge, don't I? Kyle, you can judge.
Yeah, I guess we give it a go. Fuck, do I have to do all these?
You
Mm.
can do whatever the frick you want.
Oh, fuck, I don't want to kill my throat.
You know what? Let's spin things up. Come up with a brand new voice for the judge that's not old.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session.
Beautiful.
I was gonna go-
beautiful, beautiful.
I was gonna go say, you want to do a Southern judge?
I cannot do Southern. I'm sorry.
Okay, fair enough.
I can barely do British.
I don't blame you.
I call upon the council.
You do a pretty good Shown, so.
I've gotten better at it, but like, it slips every now and again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anywho, I call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed.
Prosecution is ready.
Yes, the defense is ready.
Right, the alt outfit.
I love
Yes.
the outfit so much.
It's pretty great. Very good. And now I call upon the 6 ladies and gentlemen of the jury, chosen by lot to represent the will of the people in this trial. Are you ready to proceed? Absolutely. Justice will be done. You mark my words.
I forget who voiced this one.
I think it was you. Oh, okay.
Was it me? No, it was Cammy.
It was Cammy, I think.
Manage to say, I feel especially ruthless on days when my hat is sitting just right.
Oh, well, I wonder if you could adjust my hat for me. And please, be as ruthless as you like.
Oh, this was Megan. Oh no. I can do it if you
Okay.
want.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Thieves deserve to die if you ask me, especially gas thieves. I have no sympathy for the man at all.
Look, I said it yesterday and I'll say it again now. I don't have time for this. I've got my own problems. I don't know where we're going with that voice. We're just gonna be.
Show us how the right hand has flocked to a righteous verdict again today.
No, Lord Van Zeeks, what can you tell us? Prosecution's report, please, for the court. In relation to the theory expounded by the defense yesterday, regarding the defendant's tea.
So it does have the results. Oh, okay. There goes the wine. Here comes the wine.
Sorry, my guy was talking to me. Before the prosecution denies the black news about the black tea belonging to the black god in the dark. Holy crap, that was a lot. Ray, allow me a moment to savor a liquid of a more sanguine hue. I don't know. In fact, I'll defer to the good detective for the report. Here's to you, Inspector.
Here. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You know it's gonna be a rough day when in 10 seconds of the trial and Fancy's all ready to drink.
Oh.
Like, not this shit again.
As indicated by the defense, we found a bar of soap just outside the victim's window in the snow. And there was indeed a frozen...
Sorry.
I lost my train of thought entirely. Oh. I was like reading, and then you said something, and then my brain just stopped, and I'm like, oh.
It,
You right?
Sorry.
Cammy,
it was my
that EXE
dad-
has encountered a problem and needs to stop.
Oh, dead
It
ass,
was-
though.
It was my dad yelling at me saying they're going into third overtime. And I'm like, oh
shit.
Oh shit.
And first round. Good lord, you guys.
Anyway. And there was indeed a frozen reddish liquid in a little depression on top of it.
Yes, that's the tea. That's what Mr. Nutmeg brought with him that night.
Well, the brains VR analyzed it, and yes, you're right, it was tea. And there wasn't a trace of... I don't know how to say
Strychnine, strychnine, or
I
something.
think it's strychnine, but
that. Strychnine?
Let's just say THC. Make it interesting.
And there wasn't a trace of THC or any other toxic substance in it.
No poison at all.
In other words, the tea that the defendant brought with him to the victim's room is innocent, it's in the clear.
what a revelation.
As I suspected. This makes it quite clear. Defendant, Mr. What?
My learned friend is jumping to conclusions again. A typical Nipponese reaction.
Oh, fuck off.
Yes, it's true. He's so rude, but we love him. Huh. Yes, it's true. No poison was found, and the few drops of liquid recovered from the soap on the window ledge. What? What logic is that? Would you take a drop from the Thames and conclude that the water in the ocean isn't salty?
Oh, word. The water in the ocean is extremely salty, Council.
Oh, we lost the one. We lost one.
Exactly.
Oh, there's the first one for the day.
Somebody needs to just keep, like, a running counter of how many bottles he breaks.
Every
know
time
what,
Van Zieks- No, guys, every time Van Zieks breaks a bottle, we take a shot.
You know, at some point,
The
At some
fancy
point.
Sprinkle-on.
you know, at some point, I'm actually going to have to go through all of, like, the stream footage, and I'm actually going to put a counter how many times he throws his mug.
That would be
At some
so
point.
though.
I'll work on it, I'll work on it.
That would be so funny. Just like have a counter at the end of the game, how many times he's like throwing his thing.
Yeah.
Bitter was the precise word from the lips of Mr. William Shakespeare, whom the prosecution now calls back to the stand.
Oh no. Oh no.
Uh,
Oh no. I don't remember what voice I did for this.
You
I
did
did.
you did
Yeah.
like a voice mod, and it was the voice you did for the bitch from Higurashi.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Rena.
Oh
Slightly
no.
different.
Oh no, don't
Slightly
remind me.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Slightly different, but
sure, let's go with that.
we'll make it different. different if you want.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll go with it. I still remember.
Do you though?
I'm sorry.
I hope so.
Mr. Shamspear.
Yes, it sounds like we're gonna have another confrontation with our theatrical friend.
Not the word I used.
Theatrical friend.
Oh my
Oh
god!
Here we go.
That
scared
hurt
the
my
shit out of
ear.
me.
Oh, I was not ready for that.
I was not paying
Oh,
attention.
I also was not
Oh.
paying attention. Ow, my ear.
Fucking
Well,
Is it
well,
too
now-
loud?
Now that we have
It-
everyone's attention,
No, literally, my soul just escaped out my ass.
What even happened? Like, I didn't even see any of it. I'm gonna
Well,
go-
he was just making a face with his smile.
And it just did,
That
That's
was
all I
not
did.
what you did. That was.
Fine. Okay, look, I'll go back through the footage and see what I actually did, but I know what I said.
Oh, I know you said that, but like that was not.
That was no, that
Full
just
of
scared
aggression.
me.
No.
Okay. Look, I'll go back to the footage and listen. Okay, but
Mr. William Shamspear, the victim of this despicable crime.
Oh heaven, oh hell! Do you command me to remember?
I'm not proud of what I just did.
My poor eardrum.
Help me. Help me. I don't like this man anymore.
Forsooth, 'twas I, Shakespeare, did have a belly full of the foul fluid, even in mine innocence.
My poor eardrum. Ow.
Oh no. Kyle.
sorry, one sec. Yes, but as revealed in yesterday's proceedings, the witness is not as innocent as we have perhaps first been led to believe.
By using bars of soap such as this, he had been stealing gas from the supply company, yes?
One may smile and be a villain. Forsooth, 'twas I, Shakespeare, did have a roomful of the sweet fuel given.
That's right. Fellow jurors, don't forget, this man is a rotten thief.
I haven't forgotten. Kept all about the ice coins a tiny secret, didn't you? You should have sold up sooner. I don't know what to do with that.
Oh,
You wanna take that for a second? Oh.
yeah, I can take it for a second. Arrest him, I say, arrest him at once. Let him feel the sting in my tail.
Indeed, by the vile and cowardly means have I plotted to further mine own ends. I confess. Thou wouldst not pardon my sins, of that I'm sure.
If you acknowledge your wrongdoing, then what the hell are you doing here?
Cowards may die many times. Cowards die many times before their death. And for cowards such as I, death be well deserved. But would that still a greater crime passeth unpunished? For lo, the hairy-faced gentleman of the farther east, the Verona did contrive to persevere.
Is it bad that this voice is reminding me of the cat Yzma from
No,
The Emperor's
Cam,
New Groove?
Cam, this is so much worse
So much Is this my voice? Is this my voice?
Oh no.
But it's like 10 times worse.
Oh boy. This is gonna be a trip.
Yep.
My
Pretty
ear
much.
is like ringing right now.
You know what the funny thing is? Turn on the camera. The microphone isn't even that far from my mouth. Like, it's literally like
Damn.
right here. It's not even that close. That's the scary part.
That is, yeah, my eardrum feels like it's about to explode.
But there was no poison in the tea found in your room. The police have attested to that.
What the defense would assert as an inconsistency will quickly be cleared up by the witness's testimony. Is that not so, Mr. Shakespeare?
Oh, my liege, I must gladly speak.
Oh, I need to definitely turn down Andrew. Ow.
Please turn me down for a bit while I do this.
I did.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me just quickly turn it down also for the stream so it doesn't hurt
Blow
people's
out the poor.
ears.
The
Yeah,
poor
it's I've been noticing it's hitting
hurting ours.
it's hitting the high yellows on the stream, so I just want to not do that. All right, Kyle, if you would.
Very well. Let the witness testify to explain this inconsistency. Tell the court why it is that poison apparently entered your body through none was found in the tea.
Oh no, I have to talk.
Yes, you do. With yourself.
The tea inconsistency.
Oh, we're gonna die.
We're gonna
A
die together.
Japanese man did come to my chamber with tea brewed in the pot. 'Twas my cup alone that the wicked Miss secretly poured his wicked poison. Not stealing distraction and debate, did a drop of his own drink pass his lips. When he departed by and by, I did use the tea that remained in his cup to make my coins of ice. Thus, 'tis no surprise that poison be not found in the tea I did pour into the molds of the soap.
I don't know how that sounded, unfortunately. Was that bad?
Yeah, no, it worked fine.
So it
Oh,
was slipped
wonderful.
into the cup after the tea had been poured. Sorry, it looked like flames scored, but it was after the whistle, so I was
Nah,
like,
rip.
there's no more way for poison to be administered, in my experience. Van Zeeks, what? Have you poisoned someone, Van Zeeks?
I feel like you know a lot of
You probably would know how.
You
Yeah,
probably would know how to poison someone. 100%.
Yeah, I probably would. Oh no, I need to turn up Cammy more.
I'm already at maxed. I can barely hear anything, honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
Anywho,
I'm trying my best. I'm sorry.
it's fine. We understand. Anywho, quite. Otherwise, it would be disastrous if the poisoner were to mix up the cups, for instance.
But no poison bottle was found at the scene.
Because quite simply, the Nippities took the bottle back to his own room. The absence of a vessel containing the poison only becomes problematic when considering suicide.
Ugh, I knew that.
By now, it should be perfectly clear. A bar or two of cheap soap is wholly insufficient to wash the deep stains of guilt from the accused's hands.
Ah!
Sirs, madams, 'tis true that I, Shakespeare, Listen here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
Wherefore should I lie? Verily, I have no cause. I have not to lose.
Well,
I do declare.
Finishing each other's sentences. It's weird.
I mean, it's crazy. What? We finish each other's sandwiches. That's what I was gonna say.
Thank you for your testimony, witness. Counsel, proceed with the cross-examination.
Ah. Oh no. Oh no.
Hold it!
I understand that you're already acquainted with Mr. Nutmeg, is that correct?
I know thee not, old man. Fall to the prayers. Do I know thee? Or know thee not? Methinks 'tis all I can do, that thy destiny mingles with mine.
You lost me at the first "the."
Yeah, that's fair, Naruhodo. That is fair.
Zounds, sir! Thou must learn English tongue afore thou turns thy hand to lawyering.
I did, but I must have missed the archaic Elizabethan lecture.
Verily, and in truth, 'twas a fine flavour to be rude. Though, a drop of poison did barb its sweetness, as thorn doth barb the sweet rose. But, dear friends, be the simple truth.
Listen to Mr. Shamsbury. He seems in even better form than he was yesterday.
Either that or I'm in worse form.
That's fated evening, after I did dine. At Grubb's Cookery, a local alehouse of good report. Not did pass my lips but the tainted black tea. But, behold, the poison was not in the tea at first.
Hold it!
Are you saying that you saw the moment when the poison was added to your tea?
I've witnessed the act and then drank the tea. Let us describe the actions of a fool.
Oh, did he say sec?
Yeah, he said a sec.
Quite
Yeah,
so.
sorry about that. I'm back.
Oh, okay. Alright, Kyle.
Oh, did you already read it or no? I didn't hear.
I said quite so once, but it's fine.
All right.
But no one likes going Thursday, do they? Sooner I die quenched and parched, but it's a choice. Actually, on the night in question, the water main was frozen, I believe, wasn't it?
Filters on.
Wait, what?
The filter's
Your
still
voice
on.
water's on.
You still sound like Pam Spear.
Right,
Oh,
Oh god, it's contagious.
was! But not for the tea, in sooth, I'd soon have died frozen and quenched and parched.
Anywho,
Right.
I'll be back in a moment. I have been informed the kettle is hot.
Right, no ice coins means no heating. Also, I just sounded like Chancellor for a second. That's scary.
Don't be around Shamsbury too much. He may be rubbing off on you. Do you need therapeutic help, Mr. Naruhodo?
Don't question it. Just let it happen.
Okay, then. The witness had more than one brush with death on the night in question, it would seem. Remind the court, Mr. Shamsbury, as to whether the accused drank any of the tea which he brought with him.
With the greatest of pleasure, my liege.
teacup Mr. Nutmeg drank from was completely empty at the scene. And let's not forget the defense maxim: drink tea while it's hot.
I did glug from the poisoned cup that night, and in my agony did I writhe uncontrollable. In fits of pain did I knock the fellow's cup and its contents spit as blood from a gaping wound, methinks. No, certainly, 'twas after I made the coins of ice from the sea.
An upset cup was found on the table that the victim was slumped over. There is no contradiction here. It's true. There was no tea left in either cup that we found at the scene. But still, something about the statement is troubling me.
Yes, of course, I know what it is. It's Mr. Nutmeg's wise drink from the tea while it's hot maximum, isn't it?
No. I'm not sure that's it.
Oh.
Alright, I am back with more tea.
Oh, speaking of tea.
You spill it.
Thank you, witness. Now reiterate for the court what it is that occupied you after your guests had left and before you drank your tea.
Hold it! Yeah, so that you could cheat the gas company, in fact, isn't that right?
To cheat or to die? Just life's only choice.
Yes.
Faith, but faith to cheat be the wise choice. And my occupation be not an ugly one.
What the fuck?
I don't know how much more I could do Elizabeth in English, but...
Prithee, thou dost not see the beauty and the simplicity of the ruse.
Oh, this is Cammy. I don't know where Cammy is.
And he appears to be AFK.
I'm here. No, I don't. And to be very sure, sir, once this trial is over, Altamont Gas will take you to task over this legal task.
I shall not run. I shall not hide. Sooth to say, I have nowhere to run, nor to hide. But, my lady, what wouldst thou with this pitiful player?
Tell you what I'd like to do with you, starting with the shoddy shirt on your back.
What a harsh world we live in. The thieving of the gas was addressed in yesterday's proceedings. The prosecution calls on the defense not to muddy the waters with irrelevant.
Irrelevancy.
English. Hard to say it with a British accent.
Irrelevancy.
Irrelevancy. I think
Your
my
Honor.
blah 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 was better.
Your Honor, it looks like you're falling asleep.
Consider the rewarding, counsel.
Oh, he's awake. Yes, my lord. I'm the one in trouble here.
Mr. Shamspeare, after the accused returned to his own lodgings, you used his tea to make your coins. Is that correct?
To cheat or to die? I did make my choice many moons ago.
Hold it! If, having first made your special coins, it was after 2 in the morning when you collapsed, that would mean you can't have drunk any tea yourself until around that time.
What is gnawed by literary debate? Not else be found in the furrows of the mind.
The debate about Romeo and Juliet, you mean? And who was stronger of the two?
Right! Honestly, did I pay no heed to the tea as I wrestled with the abominable fellow?
I don't remember debates like that when I was studying.
We're just suggesting that neither of you actually drank the tea whilst it was hot that evening.
My lord, wouldst thou be privy to some Shakespearean wisdom? Husband, wife, and tea ought I the tepid be.
Yes, so very true. Everyone has different preferences when it comes to tea.
I think you might have interpreted that wrongly. So it's been proven that there is no poison in Saucy Sound's tea. That should be hugely in our favor. But the atmosphere in this courtroom today...
It feels as though everybody's against us, Mr. Naruto.
It must be the Reaper's poison.
I'm afraid that if you don't find a significant flaw in this testimony somewhere, the jury will pounce and find Mr. Nutley guilty.
It really feels like we jumped into the fire here. Alright, into review.
I'm trying to remember. It's been so long.
I know, that's the problem. Oh no, I remember this picture. Oh no, it's coming back to me. No! No!
Careless Whisper plays in the background.
No! No!
You
Okay.
can never escape.
No, you may forget the room, but it remembers you.
Hold it! Oops. I didn't mean to press. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. I already said this.
Oh, now I think I remember.
There's nothing here.
That's such a weird way to, like, pass out.
Alright. I know we've already determined this here. The part that I used the tea to make nice. Huh. My brain can't think right now.
Trying to remember.
Go down the list. Go down the testimony again.
Okay, the Japanese man did come to my chamber with tea, and then in his cup that he poured poison. And while they were debating, neither of them drank the tea. When Mr. Natsume left, he used the remainder of the tea to make his ice points. And then, obviously, it's no surprise that the poison be not found in the tea. I did pour them into the mounds of soap.
Okay, no, I remember which one it is.
I also
What is it?
remember.
Number 3, I think.
Yes.
Sorry, no, yeah, this is the one.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
number 3.
What's our evidence?
Do you actually want to know?
Hold on.
We'll let you think about it for a little bit. And then, if you're still stuck, then we'll help you.
Is it this picture?
No.
No.
Okay, what is it? I'm not
It
really
is the
sure.
teacups.
It is the teacups.
How's it the teacups?
Think about
Look
it.
on the inside.
It's empty.
There's one that has a ring and one that doesn't.
Ah.
Because he
Or
said
is it the
none. He said the
So he didn't drink the tea, but his
Near-
eating.
Oh,
he
you
was
know what?
saying
I can
neither
see
he
faintly.
and he said
Yeah.
neither he or yeah.
I didn't save.
Rip.
Rip.
The testimony contradicts the evidence. No.
It is
No.
the teacups though.
Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna save before I screw up even more.
Objection.
Maybe investigate the teacups again. Make sure you got everything.
I did. Yeah, Oh, I didn't investigate the other one. Oh, I'm
This is the
stupid.
teacup from which Mr. Natsume was drinking.
Yes, unlike the other one, the inside of the cup is completely clean.
I suppose he must have drunk the contents before the tea had a chance to leave the mark.
Oh, he's gulped it down too.
Sorry, Mr. Naruhodo?
Well, if you just sip it little by little, it gets cold.
Clearly, I shall have to instruct you the proper way to take tea.
Okay, okay, I
Doesn't
was
even
just
breathe. It's piping hot. Naruhodo just down the gullet.
You claim that Mr. Nutsmeg didn't drink a drop of tea on the night in question? But I find that funny in a ha-ha kind of way.
Ho, ho, Chop Logic. What is it? What is this? Ye darky clad fiend? That's a big thing to say.
The two teacups from the scene, one used by the victim and the other by the defendant, have a clear difference between them. One that represents incontrovertible proof.
Incontrovertible.
Thank you.
What difference?
Look at the inside of the cups, just here. There's clearly a visible ring.
Yes, a tea ring. Commonplace enough.
Indeed. Such stains occur all too readily when one leaves tea in the cup for a while.
And yet, Mr. Nutsmeg's cup has no such ring.
Lord, you're right. It's completely clean.
Sir, what maketh thou? What the fuck does this mean?
Exactly what Mr. Nutsmeg told in the court yesterday. The Japanese saying he quoted. Drink tea.
Wow, it's hot!
That's right. Yes, all together now. Drink tea while it's hot. Yes, the jittery Mr. Nutsmeg was true to his usual self that night and drank his tea in no time. If, as he claimed in your testimony, he didn't touch a drop of his tea, a ring would have developed on the inside of his cup as well. Right after several hours, the tea was left standing.
But,
In short, Mr. Shamspear, you clearly lied to the court.
me?
He's actually drinking.
How about that?
As a rule, I fill my hallowed chalice up to 7 times during any one trial.
Which one?
Oh,
That
so
one
he's
specifically, or
He's
Which one,
aware
that-
of it.
wait? So, are you talking about that one specifically, or you're filling you're filling 7 chalices? Let's
Yes.
get our facts straight here.
Yes.
You might want to keep that information to yourself.
I don't think he cares.
On occasion. Yet on occasion, tedium distracts me and I pour more times than I intended until the bottle is dry.
Your drinking habits are fascinating, but irrelevant.
On the contrary, they illustrate the fickleness of human memory. To William Shakespeare.
Yes, my liege.
Though you previously stated that you made the coins of ice from the leftover tea in the pot, could it be that you were perhaps mistaken? Yes. Perhaps there's some tea remaining in the small teapot left at the scene.
Oh, there's another second one.
A fact that has vanished from your memory until now.
Faith, my liege, not a magician! Oh, verily, 'tis as though thou could see thine with our minds that night.
Eh, what?
Forsooth, I was mistook. I did plan to use the tea from the Japanese fellow's cup, but no, when I looked, 'twas empty! And thus did I use the dregs that festered in the teapot as my liege did suggest.
And you've just suddenly remembered that now that you made a mistake before? Are I supposed to believe that, you idiot?
Objection!
People's memories are imperfect, my learned friend, which is why we rely on evidence instead. But in any case, it makes no difference. You skipped by that fast. The victim's most recent testimony tells us 2 things of note. Firstly, that the poison was put into the victim's teacup only. And secondly, that the spell cup was not the source of the insipid ice coins that have bewitched this court.
The prosecution makes a fine summary of the facts.
Furthermore, that testimony remains valid and in full support of the established facts. In other words, rip off the cape. Yes, my dramatic bitch. The inconsistency claimed by the defense simply does not exist. Sorry, my dad yelled at me in the middle of that sentence, and I was like, brain no work.
404, brain not found.
Are you kidding me?
Why is Fury so stupid?
Oh my god, Kyle.
What?
4th overtime.
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you.
No one has
What
scored.
the
What
hell?
the frick?
Holy
Welcome to
shit!
Canada, where our national sport should be hockey.
It's 3rd overtime. Or end of 3rd going into 4th.
Christ.
The longest overtime has been 6 overtimes, so
Good lord. If they break that, that's gonna be
in
insane.
game 1, dude.
Holy shit.
Also, Colorado is winning 7-1 now.
Jesus Christ. What is up with these playoffs?
Everything is up with these playoffs. Sorry, I just had to tell Kyle about it.
My lords, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I do solemnly swear, after I did dine at Grub's Grubbery Ale House that night, not to pass my lips but the Black Tea giveth me the Japanese, whose back be stoop low as hell.
And on what did you dine, sir?
Why, I did partake my favorites. A broth as would be called soup, and a leaf would be called salad.
As insalubrious a menu as the establishment where it was served.
I don't even know how to say that word either. You know what? Let's just go with it.
Yeah, we'll just go
But
for it.
you gods, give us some faults, make us men. Believe me, when I suffer what punishment to see fit to serve a wicked thief of gas. What? I pray ye wise and noble fellows, never forget the simple truth. That be one thing, and this be another. Cheers all of your humble servants. Shall your Dobbin treat you. Punish the Japanese fella for his sins.
Here we go.
If I may speak, my lord. Yes, Mr. Foreman. I believe we may have been duped by that rotten defense lawyer.
Me? Fuck you!
Do declare you may be right.
We all know the Wafia was making the coin device to keep himself warm. But this lawyer lad says if he's stealing gas, he deserves a dose of poison, huh? He's been leading us up the garden path. That's what he's been doing. I really never said anything like that, you idiot.
But what we just heard from the victim there has opened our eyes again. We've reached a decision this time, and we won't be swayed from it. The court acknowledges the position of the jury foreman, and will duly hear the jury's findings.
What? No! You can't, yeah, you fucking assholes!
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will state your decisions now.
Guilty!
Guilty.
Guilty! Guilty! Guilty!
Guilty.
Ah, wonderful. We're back at the center. You know, if only, if all Ace Attorney games went like this, we would have such shorter games back in the day. Oh, Your Honor.
Right. I hereby declare the jury to be in one accord.
How is this happening? My lord, the defense asserts its right to carry out a summonation examination.
Very well. The court upholds the defense's right.
Cam?
I think Nancy just needs a minute to process.
Sorry, I wanted ice cream.
That's fair. That is fair.
You blame me, I wanted ice cream.
I'm sorry, I wanted ice cream.
You put that way, I guess. That makes sense.
I don't know what my dad was talking. He was saying Penguins scored, but they didn't score. So, typical my land friend is unable to accept the obvious truth. Sorry, I'll be right back. I need to prove to my dad to show it in his face. Hold up.
Fair enough.
This trial will therefore enter its second summation examination immediately. Jurors, the court calls upon each of you to state the grounds upon which you find the defendant guilty of the crime of which he is charged.
Talking. Awful.
Alright, judicial findings. Let's do it.
I'm a man of logic, me, and having considered all the evidence, the defendant must logically be guilty.
I do agree that gas is far too expensive. I can quite understand why the man would want to avoid paying.
The stuff explodes and can poison you. It's absolutely lethal. Gases.
Gas doesn't come for free. It costs a fortune to deliver it around the city and maintain the pipes.
Truth be told, the tea my wife serves up for me is a little sketchy at times.
This dude is
Oh,
such
no.
a dude. This man
This
is
poor
gonna be
guy.
victim.
Oh my god, he's actually logically thinking. Wow. I might as well take this guy over.
No, I'm here. Shut up.
Oh, damn it! Oh, I was gonna pull the old man voice, but thank you. Oh.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
God.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
No, you're back. You claim it.
No, go ahead. I'm gonna.
I
take
want to
this
hear
answer.
your old man voice, Andrew.
It's very creepy, but
Give us the old man voice.
If nothing else passed the victim's lips that night, there's no other explanation, is there?
Kindly
Not-
updated, Dad.
I immediately regret my decision.
exactly. I think you should have not let me.
You could have made it.
Penguins
less
won,
to-
Kyle.
Okay. I do feel that perhaps personal opinion about gas its supply has influenced decisions somewhat.
Yeah, no shit. Everyone has to pay that.
But never mind.
Oh,
What do
fuck you!
Fuck this judge.
Oh, well, that looks interesting. I was wondering why The Sims changed their Facebook page. Then I realized they're just looking for more money to get.
Probably.
No, you really should fucking mind.
Truth is, our character argument wasn't as unassailable as we hoped. Mr. Shamswear was poisoned. There can be no doubt of that.
So how are we supposed to turn this around?
I think we need to establish a method by which Mr. Shamsphere is actually poisoned. I have ice cream in my mouth. I apologize. It was really cold against my teeth. Ah. Our only hope is to demonstrate that to the court incontrovertibly. So many big
but
words
that-
in this game.
But that's surely almost impossible at this stage.
If we don't manage it, though, Mr. Nutmeg will.
Will be found guilty.
No delays, counsel. Proceed with the summation examination.
Standing here. Speak words.
Speak!
Hold it!
All the evidence you say.
That's right. And there's no room for doubt. It's all pointing to that Japanese man with the big mustache.
Says the English man with the bigger mustache.
Which means we need to show the man some new evidence to make him change his mind.
If only we had that kind of evidence.
Don't worry, the examination has barely started, really. Perhaps there'll be some shift in the situation that shows an existing piece of evidence in a new light.
Let's hope so. To start with, though, I need to find some way out of this deadlock.
Hold it!
This isn't the time or place to be discussing the price of gas, madam.
Tammy.
But really, think of the injustice. Air is a gas, and air is free. Why should Altamont gas cost money? It
just makes my blood boil. I can feel myself becoming more ruthless than ever.
This lady would like to have a word with you. This isn't the time or place to be ruthless either.
I might interject here.
Ah, yes, madam.
It seems my fellow juror takes issue with the price of our gas company charges for gas. But it's precisely because of thieves like this man that the cost goes up. I love talking to myself. Oh,
Fun,
what
isn't
a
it?
beastly man. That unkept mustache, those hunched shoulders, poisoning tea and stealing gas. Utterly unforgivable. Wait, Saseki did-
No. Mr. Nutsmeg isn't the one who's stealing the gas.
This is dumb,
Oh, thank you not to go adding on more crimes.
Natsume hasn't been poisoning tea either.
Well, anyway, I've quite made up my mind. And it's as made up as the price of gas. Honestly, I both hate and agree with this bitch.
Hold it!
Like,
Could
why
we
is
please
that?
talk about the poison rather than the gas? Do you think, sir? Well, if you like. I mean, to be honest, I take poison over gas every time. You take poison? What I mean is, poison can only poison you. It doesn't explode, doesn't it?
Oh,
Right?
goodness me, what are you talking about? Set him straight, please, lawyer man.
Well, it's certainly true that poison isn't prone to exploding. But I think you'll find poison also can't light up or heat up a room. Ah! You're right. I hadn't considered that at all.
The fan's really pretty. Anyway.
It is
Lawyer
pretty
man.
cool.
This is a nice
I was
man.
just like, damn.
Cammy,
fan.
Cammy just gets distracted by the nice, pretty fan.
It made the pretty fan noise and brain went burr.
Well,
I
it
was
makes the
like,
fan noise and it looks fluffy.
Yeah. It looks like you could hit someone with that and it wouldn't hurt.
Yes?
I like how that's the first thing that to hit
okay,
someone with that.
but it looks like it wouldn't hurt, but it actually would because you're still hitting them with a fan. It's just
It would hurt and it would hurt enough to send a point, but not enough to actually cause harm.
Yeah.
Cammy furiously writes down for the D&D game to have an enemy with a feather fan.
Oh no!
you have a
Oh
good
no!
memory. We could use someone like you as our company's legal representative.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to pick up our business in the middle of town, that's for sure. Anyway, the
No.
point is, I haven't had the best experience with gas companies in the past.
Hold it!
Can we please refrain from all of this talk of fucking gas?
Absolutely not. There's
Never.
an all-out attack underway here, in case you hadn't noticed, against my company's gas. And I'm supposed to sit here and take it, am I? I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to. It's called criticism. She's really buzzing now.
Was that a fucking bee pun?
Yes.
Maybe.
Susato, what the fuck are you doing?
It was a really good bee pun.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I mean, ma'am?
Unbelievable. All I've heard about our wonderful fuel is explosions and poisonings.
I mean, the explosion
you're-
part isn't wrong, technically. That is technically the truth.
What about electricity, What about getting electrocuted? What about that? A little explosion here or there is nothing in comparison.
No, that's a lot in comparison. A little explosion compared to getting an electrical shock. I don't know what hole you dug up from, but I'm pretty sure. Well, okay, actually, let me think about it for a second. I don't know what the British grid is, but I mean, I think it's at 240, 220 volts, so you're actually getting shocked at a higher voltage compared to North America.
Cammy, was that a sneeze?
I think that was a sneeze. Was it? I don't know.
Was that a sneeze?
I don't know what that was. I took a
That was a sound. Let's just say it's a sound.
I took a sip of my water and then like coughed. I don't know what happened there. It was weird.
Yeah. Okay. So the
Anyway.
UK runs at 230 volts. So what would hurt? What would cause more damage? An electrical shock, or a little explosion? I'm pretty sure the explosion. Well, that
I
and the
mean,
electrical.
explosion usually
How-
wins out.
How little is the explosion though?
I don't know. In this case, if it's a gas explosion, bingo boom boom. Let's just sum it up like that. Bingo
That's a
boom boom.
perfect explanation. Bingo boom boom.
Bingo boom boom.
You are replacing something in the house, up to and including the house itself.
Oh, see, even the judge agrees with me.
Right? The explosion could hardly be described as nothing, madam. Nevertheless, theft of your gas is deplorable.
I spaced out. I was like reading it and I'm like, I wonder why no one's talking. And then I realized talking.
It's you.
You were on
Just,
screen. Oh, that's me. I was just. We're doing great this year. Anyway, my point exactly, but the gas thieves aren't exactly the worst of our enemies. We have far more devious. What the fuck?
Reprobates.
This is throwing so many words.
It's a reprobate.
I've never
It's
Reprobate.
in my
I
life.
only know that word because of Assassin's Creed. I literally only know that word because of Assassin's
Fair
Creed.
enough, but like, what is with Ace Attorney and just throwing words at us that just either make no sense or none
To
of
be
them
fair, you're also in.
know.
Ace Attorney just keeps throwing big words at us, and we're all sitting here like, we big dum dums.
They keep throwing educated things at us, and we're like, yup.
We have smarticles, guys. We have smarticles.
Yeah.
We're smarticle. We're
Well, we can brain.
we brain. We're
We're functioning human beings.
Of course.
whoever suggested that we couldn't function.
We're not mentally ill.
Yeah, we can function for like 30 seconds. I mean, we can function.
I have. Yep. Totally don't. Yep, not me. Could not be me. We have far more devious reprobates to contend with on a daily basis, you know.
More devious? Who, madam?
Other gas companies, of course.
Other gas companies? Not quite what I was expecting.
We generate gas and we deliver it to our customers fair and square.
Indeed. Nobody's questioning that, madam. Altamont is an exemplary gas company.
Other scrupulous gas companies here in London that don't even have any gas at all.
What? But if they don't have any gas, how do they go about selling it to people?
You wouldn't think it possible, would you? But they steal our gas, you see, and sell that.
We thought about maybe selling the gas to them and then taking a portion of that profit to make
I feel like that could have been an option if the company didn't steal it first.
Fair enough.
Also, if they knew a way to steal it, why would they just buy it?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Why would you buy something if you can get it for free?
That's true. We're not
We
Don't
don't
steal
saying that
people.
you should do
Not
this.
condoning theft, but like,
But like, if you can get something for free, like if it's like given to you, don't buy it. Like if you can get it given to you, then yeah, don't buy
also,
something.
again, old ass England, where your theft laws basically amounted to if you're not caught, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
That's true.
We
It's
learned that from Miss Gina Lestrade. So
Yeah.
Anywho, they steal your gas. How on earth is such a thing possible?
Gas companies like ours deliver gas to people's homes via a network of pipes. But these devious reprobates secretly disconnected our pipes and divert our gas to their own rotten pipes. And then they'd make a contract with the household supplied by those pipes. And take money for the precious gas that's rightfully ours without us even knowing.
they're diverting gas into their own pipes illegally. What a brazen form of theft.
When we visit customers' houses to collect the money from their meters, we always have to check whether or not one of these devious companies has been up to its tricks.
Excuse me.
Do you have something to say about that, juror number 3? Oh, golly, you mean me? I'm terribly sorry, I was just thinking to myself. I really did catch him off guard there. Thinking about what the lady next to you was saying. Thinking about what the lady was saying, was next to you was saying, correct? Well, yes. I just got a little riled up about it recently, you see. Go on. An Ultimate gas worker visited my house the other day to investigate the pipe work. We need gas for your cooperation while we carry out a secret check for your property, sir, the fellow said. So, I let him in, and do you know what he did? I'm afraid I have no idea. Please, tell us. He proceeded to take one of my lights out off the wall. Then he grabbed the exposed mouthful of the pipe and started blowing into it.
You think you're doing, young man? You're giving away company secrets there.
Oh please, everybody knows. But it was very nearly the death of me, I can tell you. What do you mean?
I'll explain if you don't mind. As I said before, these scrupulous gas companies connect up customers' pipes to our pipe network.
Yes, but how does blowing into the pipes come into it?
Obviously, there's gas in the pipes, and it's at a fairly low pressure. By blowing air through the pipe, you can make the pressure drop temporarily. And if you do that, any lights connected to the same pipe will flicker from them.
I see. In other words, if, upon blowing into the pipe, the lights of an adjacent property that has no contract with your company flicker, you can know that these devious scoundrels have been meddling with the pipes.
My lord, that's it in a nutshell. That's the reason why we have teams of workers going around neighborhoods to investigate which lights flicker.
The trouble is, the particular worker who came by to my house didn't know the strength of his own breath. He blew down the pipe with all his might. You can guess what happened, can't you? Well, if you blew hard, then... Wait! You mean... That's right. The lights didn't just flicker. They went out, along with the stove! Gas started pouring into the house! What a disaster.
The gas supply must have been interrupted briefly because the man blew too hard. Did the flames went out?
I'm afraid I yelled at the fellow. Are you trying to kill us all? I said. So by disconnecting a lamp and blowing it to the exposed gas pipe, it's possible to distinguish the lamp since those connected to the same network of pipes. And when the gas starts flowing again, it just silently seeps into the room. Yes, this is almost certainly the clue we've been hoping for. Juror number 3, defense requests that you amend your statement to include that information. Oh well, if you'd like. I don't mind.
Well, I do. That's our company's secret message.
Like I said, madam, it's widely known already.
Very well. Juror number 3, you will amend your statement accordingly.
Yes, my lord. Although, I'm not really sure what the point of all this is.
Hold it!
You mean it's poisoned? Sir, it happened a tiny few times now.
This poor man just keeps hitting
Good
his
lord, this dude.
like he's just going through puberty and back over and over again. This poor man.
It's most
Stop
troubling
torturing
indeed.
him, Andrew.
It's always like this when I don't get any wages. I get in that tea time seat. And I see her doing it, my wife. She gets that devilish look on her face. And she slips some white powder into my cup.
Sir,
Are you being roofied?
Sir, I'm 99.9% sure that's sugar or cocaine. Either way, you're gonna have a good time. What
I see
the
white
fuck are you
powder.
complaining about?
Either way, when I see white powder, I think white powder. I don't know what you're talking about. And you drink it anyway? I was brought up proper. Was if someone gives you a cuppa, you drink it. And what
That sounds like
happened
a
to you?
personal problem, sir.
And what happened to you? What did it taste like? It was god awful, believe you me. Salty as hell.
I like how it didn't go through our mind that, oh,
That could be
this is
salt.
salt. Our first thought was like,
Cocaine. It's salty as hell.
Legit forgot salt was an option.
I forgot.
4 people here, not a single one of us considered salt was an option. I love it.
we share a brain cell, and none of us have the brain cell today.
Put in tea. You
We
don't.
share a brain cell. Nobody has the brain cell today.
Mm-hmm.
Megan took the brain cell with her.
Yes. Though sometimes I don't know. Zom took the brain cell with him.
Or Andrew killed it with COVID.
No, he killed it with Shamspear.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Right, the brain
felt
cell
the
heard that
brain
god awful
cell.
high voice and was just like, fuck it, I'm out.
I felt
Y'all are beyond help.
packing his bags and leaving.
He's like, y'all are beyond help. No, then I think perhaps what your wife put in your tea was salt.
No! So, she doesn't even care enough to poison me properly, yeah? Unbelievable!
This dude.
Let's move on, please.
No, I want to continue this conversation, Judge. I would love to like dismantle this man.
Does this mean that if the victim... So, does that mean if the victim could be shown to have ingested something else, you change your leaning?
Huh? Sorry, what's that now?
Oh, I was just saying, if the victim did actually eat or drink something else on the night.
What's the matter with you?
Sorry?
Like the softest yell that could have
I
happened there.
said if nothing else passed the victim's lips that night, there's no other explanation, is there? Ah! Haven't you been listening to me at all?
I feel there's an English expression about a pot and a kettle that's appropriate here.
Compared to the other jurors who don't appear to have anything to say about the case at all, it would seem that this elderly gentleman has been listening to the proceedings far more intently.
I suppose the trouble is,
He has selective hearing?
exactly. But still, the sure may be the key to the breakthrough that we so desperately need. This is hopeless. There's no way for me to appeal these people.
I do think the only way that we shall overcome this difficult situation is by exposing the way in which Mr. Shamspeare was really poisoned. We have to prove it's another way, and not via Mr. Nutmeg's tea.
Oh, yes to know. Trouble is, I have absolutely no idea how it did happen.
Mr. Naruhodo, I wonder if perhaps there's something you might have forgotten.
Oh, like what?
It's important to watch everyone involved and pursue people if they react to something someone else says. If you'd like me to do exactly what I mean, I'd be more than happy to, of course.
Once again, Saucy Sense fate is entirely in my hands here. Probably owe it to my client to hear any advice my assistant might be able to offer, so perhaps I'll let her again. Nope, I don't care. Actually, I don't think there's any need. Also, did you not literally see me do it earlier? It's vital that we start trying to change these jurors' minds as soon as possible.
Of course, I'm sure you're right. But if you decide you would like your memory refreshed, you need to ask Mr. Naruhodo.
Alright, let's go through this.
It's only 10:30, but I'm so tired.
Alright, let's at least get through one of these.
Mood.
We can pause at the
Honestly, if I remember anything about this trial, is that it's pretty short.
What do you mean?
Am I wrong, Kyle?
I don't quite remember.
Because I remember trial 2 being really short. Who are you pitting it against each other, Andrew?
Juror number 2 and 4.
No,
No.
that's not right.
He seems important.
Do you need
Press him
help?
again.
Yeah, I remember what to do.
When you say extinguish everything in the house, do you mean even on different floors? Oh yes, all the floors connected to the same pipe after all.
I forgot how dumb, like, old piping was. Oof.
Yeah.
Glad we have building code now.
Yeah.
That's true of every building, because gas supply contracts are issued for whole properties.
Oh, I had no idea it was possible to extinguish gas appliances simply by blowing down the pipe.
It's not something we like to publicize, to be honest. But we have to carry out these investigations, as I'm sure you can appreciate.
Indeed. It has been mentioned on more than one occasion in the papers even.
Is that so? It's been mentioned to me too, very recently. An incident involving the gas stove going out inexplicably, almost leading to someone's death.
Mr. Naruhodo, I think perhaps.
Yes, it's starting to fall into place. A secret link that joins all of these strange occurrences. Is it 3 and 6?
Yes.
Yeah.
Objection!
You're a fuck up!
Precious. To whose statements do you refer, counsel?
I like how he's responding to it. Wait, what statements are you talking about? You just said you're a fuck up. Juror number 6, did you hear what juror number 3 just said?
Eh? What? Yes, of course. I heard him mumbling about something or other.
There is another explanation here, I believe. Something besides Mr. Nutsame's tea did a matter of speaking pass on the victim's lips on the desk.
What explanation?
I wonder, did the police check the mouth of the gas pipe feeding the wall light at this scene to see if there were any traces of poison there?
I was curious to see what your floundering would result in this time. But the mouth of a gas pipe? Scotland Yard have enough to do without exploring such irrelevance.
What a piece of work is a fine man!
What are you trying to say, Mr. Shamsphere?
What speakest thou? Everything is not strange and strange. But this is what I say to thee, sir!
I thought I'd been quite clear, but let me put it another way. The starching could have been on the mouth of the gas pipe that feeds the wall lamp in your room. And that is how the poison came to enter your body. Oh, they're tasty then. Gas pipes? Is that what he's saying?
Or is the gentleman suggesting that the poor man was so desperately hungry he tried to fill his body with gas? Perhaps no actress should perform a kiss scene with him.
For shame, madam! Speaking thy fancy! I assure you I'm not such a buffoon that I have to kiss twice!
Objection!
I don't
that's
believe
3.
that.
That's 3.
This is no summation examination. This is a farce.
And you are probably drunk, Fancy. Your point?
I mean, if you've seen this trial, you'd have to be to prosecute it.
I mean, he made his choice.
He did.
Yeah.
So it's not. He doesn't have to be here.
Yeah.
He chooses to.
So, I feel like his opinion has no relevance here.
Yeah.
But that's not how games work.
Van Zeeks is just here for a good time.
He's
just
just
for good
here to
times.
watch the stupidity happen.
Pretty much.
He's here to watch everything burn.
But it's kind of weird because, like, he helps you figure it out, like, fully, so that, like, you can help. He helps you put the actual bad guy away. So, like, maybe that's his angle. Maybe he's just pretending to be an asshole.
He's here to kick your ass, but he has, like, a code of honor.
He has
Yes.
morals, which is about all we can ask.
Van Zeeks at least has like some morals.
Again, that's about all we can ask from him.
The prosecution will not stand for any more of my learned Lebanese friend's conjecture.
Oh, he called you his friend.
And Kyle just sitting here, just knowing what happens and just nice.
Called you his friend.
To begin with, the lamp in the victim's room is high on the wall.
He's a tall boy.
In order to have placed his lips on the pipe that feeds it, he would have to be a contortionist.
Or just get a chair.
It's a
That's
empty
number 4.
submission. There's no possible proof that the men did as you say.
Objection!
It's true. I have no proof that Mr. Shamspear put his lips to the pipe. However, I can say with some certainty that on multiple occasions, Mr. Shamspear has been doing something in front of the lamp on this wall. And I have evidence to prove it!
Okay, hold on. Wait, does everyone else see Naruhodo's gloves? Like, he has, like, one half glove, like, the palm of his hand is open, and then, like,
Yeah.
the glove is just, like, adhered to his hand to stay on with, like, the arm piece, and then he just has, like, another half glove, but it's, like, the normal kind of half glove that's, like, halfway up your palm.
Yes. Also, can we just point out that he
Also,
can
Cammy,
actually...
I don't know if you noticed in Naruhodo's original outfit, he also still is wearing the arm guard as well. Like he
No.
has the arm guard in his original as well.
I'm more talking about the fact that the whole palm and all like the front of his fingers, like the pads, are out. And that's this half glove. It's like fabric draped on top of his hand, but somehow stuck there. You need to look at it. Like, I don't know, like, Google a picture of Naruhodo's hand. It's weird! I'm not crazy!
I'm looking it up right now. Hold up.
So am I.
I'm looking at his concept art.
everything.
Oh, because that's what I think it is. I'm pretty sure that's not even a glove.
It's his arm guard.
But, like, is it stiff?
It's his arm guard.
It seems to move fluidly with his hand.
It's his arm guard. He has it in his original design as well. We'll take a look when we get back to him.
Yeah, I can't find that many great images on Google for it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that is part of the arm guard. Hey, neat.
It's his
I-
whole hand, though.
It's his arm guard. It's 100% his arm guard.
I will
This
find
is-
it in the stream, and I will figure out how to clip it. Because I
No,
don't
wait,
know how
hold
Twitch
up.
works.
Hold up. This is so blurry, so I apologize. Where's our Ace Attorney memes chat? I'm gonna send it there. This is so blurry, I apologize, but it's his arm guard.
Yeah, that's one of the images I was looking at.
It might have just been, like, weird in the game. Because it was, like, a glove. It was like my ether gloves. An arm guard, you know? Where it's like
Well,
the
like-
glove and then, like, the arm guard. But again, it could have just been weird at that exact moment in the game.
Cause like
knows?
he also has it in his other outfit too.
Yeah, because like
Like-
for a bit of reference as well, this is what he looks like in game with it when he's like thinking.
It was probably just like a
Weird angle maybe.
weird thing the game did. 'Cause it was
It's
live,
his
like,
arm guard,
half
though.
His face. It was yeah. It
It's his
was
arm
like
guard.
a glove. It was weird. It was weird.
I always questioned why he wears an arm guard, but you know, I'm just like it's Naruhodo, it's fine. He's fashionable, obviously.
I mean, it's not the most unreasonable thing he could be wearing.
No, that's true. That's true.
Oh, side note, by the way, Flames won.
I know. Woo! Not by much, but we won.
No. I mean, we held the line.
We did. We played good. We played good. First game of the series goes to us.
Hey.
Woo!
Alright. Anywho, back to this. Alright, you've got our attention, lad. I'd like to see how you can be so sure of yourself.
So would I. Let's see this evidence then. Oh, they got the juries here. I need to make this opportunity count.
We can do this, guys.
We can do it, I
We
believe.
can do it. We can do it.
What the? These are... Wait, what are they called? Yes! 6 skin prints that were found at the scene.
Skin prints, Council. I've never heard of such things. And frankly, I'm not sure I want to. The Justice Ministry is currently assessing whether or not to permit fingerprints is evident in court, however.
Careless whisper plays in the background. Alright, this is an exciting new forensic technique developed by the great detective, Mr. Hairlock Jones. It reveals all the places that Mr. Shamsbury touched in his room.
I've never seen anything like it. I mean, that's black magic, isn't it?
Yeah, well, if anyone could invent something like this, it's the great Sholmes fellow, that's for sure.
I agree. This month's edition of Engineering Thumbs was quite fascinating.
We found skin prints in many places that you would expect, on the table or machines. However, Mr. Shansbury also appears to have touching some very unexpected places in this. Ah! For example,
Kyle. Your Honor?
Oh shit, sorry, I had my mic muted.
Around the hanging picture there. Indeed, multiple handprints appear to be visible. Multiple. Oh god.
just don't question it.
Well, I wonder, could he have been appreciating the artwork, perhaps?
At
In a
first, my
I
colleague-
mean, in a manner of speaking.
At first, my colleagues and I thought the same. However,
No, you
imagine standing.
didn't.
Imagine standing with your hands where those prints are, and you would find yourself directly in front of. Oh no! I just realized it.
Don't believe it. I can't believe this man was making out with a gas lamp. How desperate was he?
I mean,
Hey,
I
he
mean,
has to
we've
get off
seen-
somehow.
Though the reason why isn't immediately obvious, it's clear that Mr. Shamsbury has regularly been standing with his hands to the wall.
I love
Right.
the fact that Andrew just bulldozed right on through. Past
Totally
that.
ignored my sex joke. Wow.
This was like not dealing with this
He-
shit
he-
today.
He is traveling through a minefield of innuendo right now.
Right! What have you been up to, you nut? Are you okay?
Hey, nut.
He's been more than just nutting.
I'd like to ask the court to recall juror number 4's earlier statement.
Me? What did I say?
You said that blowing into a gas pipe would make the lights in the entire building flicker. And now, if you recall juror number 3's statement. What? Me now? when the gas worker who visited his home blew too much force into the pipe, it caused all the lights and the gas stove to go out, and gas to start leaking into the rooms. Obviously, that incident was an accident. However, the simple fact is, if Mrs. Chancellor were to have blown hard into the gas pipe here in this room,
Yeah.
he could have extinguished every other light and gas stove in the building at once.
Don't worry, I'm sure he's had plenty of practice.
That was the first time he's had to blow
I
something.
love that I just managed to hear Andrew's inhale of just absolute displeasure and mild horror.
Crikey!
May I remind you that you are the one that continuously invites us here.
Just keep going, just keep going.
Suggesting that the man purposefully caused
Objection!
Hello, my shit. Whilst I acknowledge that the prosecution is required to remain silent during a summonation examination, I must toast to my learned friends the utter disregard for the letter of the law.
What is the meaning of this, Lord Van Zeeks?
This curious photograph, or whatever it is, presented by the defense, the so-called skin prints. Clearly, that cannot be accepted as any form of usable evidence in the case.
But this is a new forensic technique developed by a great detective.
Oh,
That's
there
5.
you go.
It's nothing. A mere toy developed by an amateur sleuth with too much time on his hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Certainly. Even research of this nature by the esteemed Mr. Sholmes cannot be recognized by the court as formal evidence.
What?
Please, my lord, if I may.
Mr. Zato?
It was not the defense's intention to submit the skin prints as formal evidence. They merely wished to present the results of a great detective's investigation of the scene, as a tool by which to explain a possibility to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Oh, the legal
Damn,
loophole.
Sato coming in clutch.
And if the trial were to come to an end now, we should never learn the truth behind these mysterious handprints that everyone has now seen. I don't believe we can allow that to happen, and I'm sure the jurors would agree. Damn, Susato, that's why I love you.
You're right! Whether those strange handprints are a significant clue or not, it's down to us to decide. Juror number 3.
Oh yes, I do declare the great detective's investigation results sound absolutely fascinating. And I want to hear what that shady actor fellow has to say about those shady handprints.
That's 2.
What's the matter with you two? That was foolhardy.
Oh. Kyle, you want to do the old man voice?
Well, I did say, didn't I? And I don't like to break a promise.
No, wait! You weren't his lordship.
That's 3.
0 bucks given.
Alright, we're even. Cammy, sup?
Oh, well done, Mr. Naruhodo. If just one more juror changes his or her mind, Mr. Nutmegg's trial will have to continue.
Thank you, Mrs. Sato, but I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh no, it was you who identified the clue after all. This is very much your success.
Thank you, Candace. My dad was yelling at me.
Oh.
He was just like, I'm going to bed, Cam, and I was like, oh, good night.
Why, Mr. Sheffield, you seem to be losing your composure.
Just one more juror, Mr. Naruhodo. You can do it.
Very well. Continue, counsel.
No, I'm stopping. We've gotten this far, we're gonna leave it at that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, we're done. We're
Trial
done
is
here.
short, but whatever.
Come back next time. We're gonna continue stuff. Blah.
Are we continuing on Thursday or is it just on Tuesdays?
We'll see.
Okay.
Get there when we get there, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, because I'm working till 7 on Thursday if we do it. So.
Okay, bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.